Alrighty, so we have decided to do another video finally about being an INFJ and
I'm an ESTP now.
so yeah, we think that Jake was not an ENTP this entire time. Would you like to talk about your process of figuring out that you were actually an ESTP?
What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I think sometimes I think people are intuitive because I have an intuitive bias. You're very good at reading in between the lines. You're very intelligent. You can read a room really well. But you're not like looking forward into the future as much as I am, and like weighing on your every word, like choosing your words, and you're just in the sensory world constantly. And even more so now that we've been together for so long and we got married, yay! Just kind of coming out of your shell. Not that you were in a shell, but just maybe saying that you were kind of I don't even know.
Kind of what?
Kind of I was just seeing you as intuitive because I am intuitive.
Yeah, I think some of her was rubbing off on me, and I was thinking.
That's what I was trying to
say. Because the online test, you can think you're something you're not. Like you can, because people don't think black and white on everything. So you think automatically, oh, I'm intuitive.
Mm-hmm.
And ENTP and ESTP, I mean, I think there are a lot of mistyped ESTPs on here just because you're not like a typical loud extrovert.
Mm-hmm.
You're still, I did the cognitive functions, and when you really look at it, I think that's what I'm leading with is extroverted sensing and not an extroverted intuition.
Yeah.
Which I always thought, ESTP, it's so the stereotypes, I mean, I fit some of them. The bro life, the working out and all that, which is extroverted sensing, dominant.
Mm-hmm.
But I always, I think because I'm more introspective, seemingly, than some people. Maybe it's just my life, learning through experience.
Mm-hmm.
But when I really looked at it, I kind of realized what I was doing, if that makes sense. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to explain it properly, but
You're doing
I don't have all the info right now. But I don't know if there's any. I mean, nobody knows me on here, but if there's anything you notice or anything like that, just let us know. But I think a lot of the things that I was noticing was not actually intuition. It was more reading body language and connecting the dots there by all the details. And that can come across as being more intuitive than maybe you actually are. So I think that's probably what it was. Because I mean, I see some people typed as ESTP and we're nothing alike, but obviously no two types are alike. And yeah. I can definitely see, because ENTPs have inferior introverted sensing, and ESTPs have introverted intuition. And I can definitely see how that plays out in an unhealthy, paranoid way instead of a natural state that I'm in. So I've been...
And that's funny because my number one is introverted intuition.
Yeah.
So that really makes us complete opposites.
Yeah,
And
that makes sense.
yeah.
You know, and I started not to really relate to some of the ENTP things that were described. I started to realize that that's not actually true for me. It was just more, I've been around a lot of intuitive people, and I think I've picked up on some things and learned more than what my natural state is. So,
Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, that's all we got for now. What do you think?
You want to talk a little bit about how maybe ESTPs and ENTPs are so much alike that maybe some ESTPs type as ENTPs, but ENTPs don't necessarily type as ESTPs too often.
Yeah, I think if you don't know which one you are, you're probably an ESTP or something else, because people say intuitives know that they're intuitive, and I wasn't sure, so I think that kind of sums that up.
Yeah. Whereas I'm 100% sure that I'm intuitive.
Right.
Sometimes I don't know where I am.
Right. There was a debate about ISFJ and INFJ on here, but
yeah, some people thought that I was an ISFJ, and
it would doesn't line up with what I've seen.
Well, you know me the best.
Yeah, it doesn't line up with what I've seen. But yeah,
I've been INFJ my whole life. Remember, I took the test for the first time when I was in middle school, and I got INFJ. And it's just funny because my belief system and a little bit of how I function, I feel like, is completely changed. So
yeah,
I just figured that it would change once I took it after college, and it didn't.
Yeah, I don't think who you are really changes, just how you respond.
Your belief system can change, but the way that you function around that belief system and the way that you use it.
Yeah, see, that doesn't really make sense to me, but yeah.
There are so many times that we don't understand one another, and Myers-Briggs has helped us so much.
Even more so that
now that you know your correct type.
Yeah. And some of our followers might be a little shocked or a little upset, but we're just going to be real and lay it out there. That probably a lot of people on here mistyped and they don't even know.
Yeah.
I mean, the online tests are intuitive bias for sure. And I would suggest doing the cognitive functions tests, and doing a lot of them, and maybe even paying a little bit for a better one. And then just seeing what other people think of you, and their reaction is better than any test, I think. And take it from there.
What are the different cognitive functions with ESTP and ENTP? Like, how are they different? Is it just extroverted sensing instead of extroverted intuition, or what?
Yeah, and then I explained the last ones already.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go over that again.
Okay.
All right, we'll talk about this. We'll come back to a next video.
Yeah, let us know your reactions, your thoughts, what you would like us to talk about. We love hearing from you, and it's been really fun to see all of our comments.
Yep, it's time for me to go work out and be an extroverted sensor. I can't sit here this long and talk.
And I'm taking a nap.
Yeah.